I didn't think I would have to go live tonight. I didn't think that, like, oh, I won't have to go live for Hell in a Cell. This is going to be a filler pay per view. Nothing really is going to happen. Maybe the Fiend wins the title and we get a nice little celebration. But guess what? This is WWE. They love doing this. They get a gift, they get handed something, they get presented it. It's the easiest thing ever. Just do it. You got the Fiend. The Fiend's carrying himself. He's doing a good job. Bray Wyatt's actually entertaining, actually interesting. Just push him. Just do it. Go all the way. Who cares? But no, me being foolish and stupid, enjoying the "we're so glad that you're my friend, and this is a friendship that will never ever end." I was caught up in the funhouse. I was in love with the Firefly Funhouse. I was in love with what Bray Wyatt was doing. I was like, wow, Bray Wyatt's actually doing something interesting. There's SummerSlam entrance with the Fiend. Everything about it was sick. I got caught up in the moment. And this is what happens sometimes, people, when you get caught up in the moment, especially in pro wrestling. And I don't care what fucking company it is, but mostly it's WWE. You get caught up in the moment sometimes, and then sometimes you just get burned really hard. And WWE decided to burn us really hard with the Fiend and what they did at Hell in a Cell 2019. I just don't get it. Like, is Bray Wyatt just not able to get pushed all the way? Is there something wrong with the Bray Wyatt character where they just can't push him? It's ruined. The Fiend is done. No more. The character's dead. The interest is gone, and that's sad. It's another Bray Wyatt character. It's another wasted potential by WWE. Hell in a Cell 2019's ending is just what WWE's been doing for years and years and years, and it's just insanity. Instead of them actually doing something better with the Fiend, instead of actually doing something, my expectations were too high. I was thinking too highly. I was on the WWE high. I won't deny it. I liked the season premiere of Raw. That was goofy and funny. It brought me back to my 2003 days. NXT was good. Heck, I was on a wrestling high. AEW was good. SmackDown was good. And I was saying to myself, shit, we might have a week full of awesome wrestling. But no. Instead, we had to end in a whimper. We ended with this shitty Hell in a Cell match. That, first of all, let's start with the match itself. The Kane lighting did not work. This stupid red lighting, the stupid red lighting did not work for this. Like, why were they doing the Kane lighting? Why were they saying, "Oh yeah, we need to give this ominous feel"? No, the Fiend already looks ominous. All that freaking did was hurt my eyes. I was hurt. My eyes were just like, oh my god, it looked terrible. I was like, why are they doing this? What's with this stupid red lighting? It did nothing. It didn't help that the cage was also red. Like was Vince and Kevin Dunn like smoking some crack before the show? They were like smoking some good shit, and Vince was like, "Oh, this looks good, Kevin. Look at it. I can barely see shit. It hurts my eyes." But were they literally just looking at this and they thought this was a good idea? It looked terrible. The red lighting off the cage was just making it hurt. I didn't know what was going on half the time. So that was one big issue, was the stupid red lighting. And then also, here's the thing. You can make a character strong, but they made the Fiend way too fucking strong. There's a difference, man. I was cool with the Fiend no selling a kendo shot, taking a couple stair shots for him to get over, not kicking out of a curb stomp after one. That's fine. That's fine. But what they decided to do instead, they were like, oh yeah, after all that crap, we're gonna put a bunch of shit on him, and then at the end of the match, he's gonna get up and do the mandible claw anyways. Like, dude, how powerful is this character? You're making him way too powerful, man. You're putting him on freaking Super Saiyan God Goku tier. Like, you don't be putting him on Goku tier right now. Like, are you kidding me? Like baby steps with the Fiend. Let him kick out of one curb stomp, maybe 3 at the most. But man, dude, they really not only did they really make the Fiend look too strong, and everyone's gonna be like, "Why? You're complaining about the Fiend looking too strong, dude? They literally made him like Goku. How am I supposed to believe that anyone has a chance with this fool inside the ring?" Brock Lesnar's not even booked that strong. Brock Lesnar, at least when he gets hit into with the chair, he's freaking hurt during the match. The Fiend was like, "Oh yeah, I'm no selling everything." But he wasn't the biggest issue. I just want to point that out. He wasn't the biggest issue. Obviously, Seth Rollins is the biggest issue. The biggest issue, Seth Rollins. I've been saying it for years on this channel. No one wants to listen. Everyone likes to just, I get it. I'm a smaller channel. I get it. You know, this video maybe will get 100, 200 views. Maybe a little bit more. Depends. But the thing is, anyone who's in this chat right now, live, and if you people are watching this via the playback, go ahead and look at the chat. They'll confirm this. I've been saying for years, Seth Rollins is more pushed than Roman Reigns. Seth Rollins is more shoved down our throats than Roman Reigns. Why isn't Seth Rollins getting the hate that he deserves? Roman Reigns is getting hate. Oh, the company was I've been saying for years, Seth Rollins has been overpushed, shoved, rocket strapped down our fucking asses, not just our throats, our asses, forced up our asses, and we're supposed to be Seth Rollins fans. Been saying this for years. Are you guys finally awake and realize that that's what they've been doing? Now people are finally like, oh, wow, Seth is actually maybe pushed worse than Roman. No shit. I've been saying that when he won the Money in the Bank. Y'all are just so blind and so hatred towards Roman at the time that you guys looked at Seth Rollins as your great white hope. Look, Seth Rollins is a great white hope in the mid-card. As a main eventer, he sucks. Unless he's a heel going, ha ha ha, where's my statue? He sucks. Nothing about Seth Rollins as a main eventer is entertaining. He puts on good matches. I need more than just, I put on good matches for these fans. Seth Rollins is just trash as a main eventer. Mid-carder, IC champion, that's fun. Because here's the reason why. Seth Rollins works with more guys who fit his style. When he's in the main event scene, he has to work with guys who WWE views as main eventers. And you guys know WWE's track record of who they view as main eventers. It's not really that good. But yet you guys like to deceive yourself and believe that, oh, well, if they put Seth in the main event, shit will change. Newsflash, it won't. It never will. Seth Rollins isn't trash main eventer. Look at Kofi Kingston. Why have so many years Kofi Kingston never really was pushed to the WWE title? Now, here's the thing. I thought his WWE title reign was fine. He was pushed like a champion should be pushed. Wasn't losing all the time. But the thing is, people got bored of it. And the reason being is they felt that his WWE title reign was a mid-card title reign. They didn't feel like it. Now, is that WWE's fault? To some degree, absolutely. But it's also Kofi Kingston's fault for not presenting himself as a main eventer. But Seth Rollins, no matter what, will always suck in the main event. He's good in the mid card. He's great there. But in the mid card, he sucks. Like, it's just terrible. The push that Seth Rollins is on is just bad. The ending to this match was the most egregious ending I've ever seen in a non-hardcore. This was like some WCW shit, man. This was like uncensored 95. A DQ and a Hell in a Cell. Like, first of all, like, John Cone, is that the referee? Why is this fucker always getting the talking lines? Like, trying to tell Seth, don't do this. Like, here's the thing. If John Cone was a referee that had a friendship with Seth Rollins, where I could sit there and I'm like, oh yeah, they've been friends for so many years. John definitely knows Seth really well. I'd buy in what he was trying to tell him. But instead, John is all trying to say, hey, Seth, don't do this. This is not you, man. Like, who the fuck is this guy? Why is he telling Seth Rollins not to do this? Like, seriously, this is some WCW thing. And then when he hit the sledgehammer on the thing of Bray Wyatt, you know, first of all, Triple H was like, if you're gonna use my sledgehammer, you gotta make sure it doesn't get kicked out on. That's my baby. You know, Triple H doesn't mind if the pedigree don't get kicked out on, but the sledgehammer, oh no, Triple H don't no play no game with the sledgehammer. Sledgy barely gets kicked out on. Like seriously, man, like just the ending was just so trash. A DQ, a KO. What was the point? Like it's like the typical WWE when it comes to Bray Wyatt. Never want to go all the way with him. It's like Vince secretly hates Bray Wyatt. It's like Vince is like just mad that Bray Wyatt somehow, some way gets himself over every single time. I should have listened to my friend Amir. Should have just listened to Amir. I should have just said, Amir, this whole time, it's Bray Wyatt. You know what's going to happen. And for me, I was just like, you know what? Maybe something will change. Maybe this time it will be different. Now, I wasn't saying Amir was wrong. I was saying, yeah, you know what, Amir? You're right. It is Bray Wyatt. You're right. I may be disappointed at the end of it all. But, Amir, I'm giving this a chance just because I'm enjoying it. And I should have known better. I should have sat there and I should have said to myself, it's Bray Wyatt. It's always going to be fucking disappointing at the end of the day. What's the point of ever getting excited about Bray Wyatt's character? This was a chance to redeem a wrestler that you have constantly fucked up with time after time. If it wasn't WrestleMania 30 where you had him do that stupid match with Cena where he lost. If it wasn't WrestleMania 31 where you messed up with the whole Undertaker feud. If it wasn't when he was injured and you couldn't find a way to use him on TV back the year after that. If it wasn't when he won the WWE Championship and you ruined a prime feud that everyone was excited for between him and Randy Orton. If it wasn't for that, it just shows, man, every single time you give Bray Wyatt an opportunity, a Roman Reigns feud, same shit. He goes out there, says a bunch of mumbo jumbo. It's entertaining for the most part. Can be cool, so can be creepy, can be awesome at times. But then he gets into the ring. The match is always whatever, mediocre, or okay at the best. And then afterwards, it just sucks. The aftermath sucks. Nothing's good. Like, why should I get hyped up for a Bray Wyatt feud? Can someone tell me a good Bray Wyatt feud? I really want to know. What's a good Bray Wyatt feud? Because I can't think of any. Off the top of my head, there's no good Bray Wyatt feud. I said Bray Wyatt. I didn't say Wyatt family. I said Bray Wyatt. We ain't going to cheat here. We're going to just say Bray Wyatt. What's a good Bray Wyatt feud? Can someone tell me? Because I can tell you right now, I can't think of any off the top of my head. It's just sad. Sometimes people just follow your gut instinct in life. You know what you're going to get. Yeah, no, seriously. Like Bray Wyatt, dude, he should be the Undertaker of this era. And that's the dumb thing about this. This is the frustrating thing about it. He isn't. He isn't the Undertaker. Like Bray Wyatt should be this cool, mystical, weird, cult-like character. We should have multiple spans of different members of the Wyatt family. The Wyatt family should still be around. Heck, we should have like this crazy idea of the Wyatt family. Some members should be part of the Funhouse or some shit. Like, I just don't understand. I can't even think of a feud that Bray Wyatt has won. That's the funny part. So, someone just asked in chat. I think it was Wrestling Fan 316. No, Draven G asked, how many feuds has Bray Wyatt won? I can't tell you. Honestly, cannot tell you a feud that he's won. Can you guys tell me too? Let's go down the track record. Brian, he won that one. Lost Cena. Oh, Kane. So Kane and Brian. Dean. Oh yeah, the TV exploded in Dean Ambrose's face. So Dean. Let's see. Other than that, I can't think. Does Finn count as a win? Because he got sick and didn't have to wrestle him anymore? Does Orton count as a win? Because he won. That was stupid. He won the what? The House of Horrors match. He won the House of Horrors match, but he didn't win the title. Like, what the fuck? That was dumb. That's another thing, man. Why did the belt need to be on the line tonight? They should have just let Rey Mysterio win. They should have just made Brock champ. They should have just made Brock the double champ. Drop the Universal title to Cain Velasquez. Hashtag I believe in Kane. Hashtag we want Kane. Oh, ESPN just confirmed no contest. Oh, well, you're a little bit late on that one, ESPN. So, The Fiend, let me in. I'm just, if my voice wasn't shot too, I would, I would just be throwing shit. Like I'd be yelling a lot more, but my voice is shot. It just sucks to be invested in something and then it just ends up being a disappointment. But this is how it is being a wrestling fan. It's like sometimes being a wrestling fan. This is my analogy because I love analogies. If you guys can't tell, it's like being that kid at Christmas and your parents are hyping up your big gift, and you asked them for one thing. And I know everyone's gonna be like, "Well, this sounds like you're a selfish kid," blah blah blah. But I'm just telling you, if you guys have ever done this, my parents, what they used to do clues. Now I always got cool gifts. I'm not saying I am that kid. I always got lucky, and I never really asked for anything too crazy. I think the craziest thing I asked for when I was a kid was the WrestleMania box set. I think that was like the most expensive thing that I've asked for as a kid. It was something that I wanted, but other than that, I've always asked for like moderate stuff and whatnot. Never asked for like a Game Boy or anything. I remember my dad, he wanted to get me a Game Boy, and I was like, I'm not interested. He's like, what? You're not interested in Game Boy? I was never like the Nintendo 64 kid, but it's like Christmas. Your parents are hyping up a gift, and you're expecting it to be something great and grand, and then you get it. It's like it's not what you thought it was, and you're a little bit disappointed. That's what WWE is, man. It's like Christmas. You expect some cool gifts, you expect some cool, awesome shit, but instead you get stuff that you're just like, really? You got me this? A gift card? I'm sorry, man. I get mad when people give me gift cards. I'm like, what? You couldn't think of anything? You gotta give me a gift card? Unless you give me a reason where it's like for example, if you give me a Foot Locker gift card, I'm not gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be like, okay, why the gift card? I didn't know what shoes to get you. Oh, okay, cool. You go find them yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like at least then I'm like, okay, I understand. But man, when you just give me a gift card, like just a gift card, just a gift card, and it's like there's no reasoning behind the gift card, I get kind of upset. I'm like, you can't think of anything. Do not give me food place gift cards either. I know everyone will be like, "What? You don't like free food?" I do. But food place gift cards are cool when you win them at work. I don't like them as gifts for my friends because you could have bought me that food. I know I sound so terrible right now for most people. Everyone's like, "The fuck is he talking about?" But that's how it is, man. That's how WWE is. It's just like you expect like cool Christmas gifts. You expect something awesome underneath the tree, and instead we just got a lump of coal and shit. It's like the cat just like destroyed all my presents. My dog, he got into the tree somehow and destroyed everything. Fucking ate the pine cones and shit. That's how I feel with WWE. Just feel I just it's like thank God we have NXT. It's a little bit different than WWE, but it's kind of still the same shit. Thank God that, AEW is a thing. Thank God Impact's coming back soon. MLW, New Japan's on access. WoW's back for another season. Because honestly, man, this is like for me, I don't even watch Raw live. I just watch the YouTube clips and Hulu Raw. And SmackDown, I'm gonna watch live because now it's on Fox. It's at a more convenient time, at least for me. It's a good Friday night show for me to put in the background and as I'm doing like chores or other work and stuff like that. But yeah, thank God that there are options and shit. And we don't always have to we don't always have to go like, hey, yeah, let's keep watching WWE. Because like the honest, I don't know how I would be able to just keep watching just like Raw. I feel Raw is the worst show. It's not even close. I don't even think SmackDown's that bad, to be honest. I feel SmackDown has some flaws, but I don't think it's that bad. Raw is just terrible. There's no defending Raw. It's so hard to. Maybe they should have just had Lashley come out and make out with Lana in the main event. I feel like that would have been more successful than what the hell they were trying to do. Like if they just had Lashley come out, just make out with Becky Lynch or something, I'd be down with that. Can you imagine that? Lashley comes out, Seth Rollins is like looking at the Fiend's looking, and then Lashley has JoJo and fucking Becky Lynch on both arms, and he makes out with both of them. That would have been so much better. I would have been okay with that. I'd have been like, damn, that's a main event shit right there. Lashley just doing his thing, man. But yeah, WWE. It's like they don't like good gifts. Like WWE is like that person that doesn't like free gifts. Dude, I'll be so down, dude. Think about it, man. People would love this pay-per-view. I'm not even shitting you, dude. Everyone's review would be laughing. Everyone would be like, dude, that was the funniest thing ever. Fucking Lashley just came out with Becky Lynch and JoJo and just started making out with them. And then like his whole gimmick is that he's gonna steal your wives until he wins the Universal title. And you could believe it, man. Like who's gonna say no to Lashley? Lashley looks like a beast, dude. He comes out with this battle looking ass, and then he's like, hey, you, let's kiss. Like, Lashley's never gonna cut a good promo, man. But still, Coke Zero, the drink of champions, by the way, guys. Love Coke Zero. But yeah, man, I don't know what else to say. I kind of went on my whole route. Yeah, no, me too, Philip M6. I'd be like, shit, dude. Fuck yeah, Lashley's good. I'm a big Coke Zero fan. I don't know why, dude. I remember my first time having Coke. Like seriously, when did they announce Coke Zero? I want to say it was after I graduated high school. That's when I became like a big Coke Zero fan. Because like I remember after high school, it was like this is when I was really fat too. You guys know how fat I used to be. Go watch the videos. And I was like, I remember I went to like the store with my grandma and I saw Coke Zero. I didn't know what the hell it was. So I grabbed it and I put it in the cart and I told my grandma, I want to try this. It's Coke Zero. She looked at me like Coke Zero. What the? And so we both had it. And ever since we were hooked, like we were like, dude, what's in this thing? It tastes better than Diet Coke. It tastes just like Coca-Cola, but it's not as bubbly and it doesn't taste like as sugary. So it's just like it's not like terrible taste. So I was just like, damn, dude, okay. And so I've been on Coke Zero ever since, man. I know it's probably bad. I shouldn't have it all the time, and I'm trying to cut it out. Like I only drink like probably like 3 cans a week, but still, it's great stuff. Great stuff. Yeah, I mean the thing is, AEW, ROH, MLW, New Japan, and TNA, they'll never be WWE. Like that's the thing people need to understand. Where I say like they'll never beat WWE, I'm just saying they'll never beat WWE as being the company. They could have better weekly shows than WWE, that's fine. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. People aren't watching. That's the thing with TNA fans. Oh, TNA is great. No one's watching. And it sucks that no one's watching, but no one's watching. People are losing interest. You know, that's always the point that I like to bring out there. And people are like, "Oh, you just hate it." No, I'm just telling you the fucking truth. If no one's watching your product, who cares? And that's why it's cool to see AEW got 1.4 million. I hope they can build off that. Because I my prediction for them was 1 million. I thought they were definitely going to get the million threshold. Now 1.4, oh, that's pretty huge because I didn't think they're going to get that extra 400K. If you ask me what I thought their max was, 1.2. That's what I thought was their max. I thought 1.2, but they killed it, man. Yeah, I saw the Xbox thing on Twitter. I would be pissed too. I'd just be like, dude, what the like I think he said too, I know I'm never gonna be invited back to the show after this, but what the like he knows what's up, man. He doesn't care, dude. Yeah, and Xbox, you fine. You one of Hunter's boys. If you get fired, they will just took you down to NXT. You're good. Don't worry about it. But yeah, man, it's like what do we do? What do we do with WWE? How do we fix it? Should we just give Bobby Lashley the makeout gimmick? Should we just do Bobby Lashley making out with JoJo? And it's just like, yeah, that's it. Shit. I don't know. All right, guys. My voice is shot, obviously, from SmackDown. Just wanted to do this quick little video, live video. I don't think AEW. It's too early to say if they misused Penta and Phoenix. Give me like 3 months. But as of now, yes. But it's too early for me to say that. But anyways, guys, regular videos from the computer may be coming soon. Trying my best. I do apologize. Like I said, I work 2 jobs, doing a bunch of other stuff. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.